So here is exactly how I made 26 grand last month in October. So if you guys have been following me for a while, you would have known that the last few months I had some low points, had some problems. Basically, I had made 10K a month every month this year, and then it basically went down to like 3K a month, to 3K, right? My previous ecom stores were down. I had some real personal problems, like I had some really personal family issues that happened that basically made me stop this for a while. This whole ecom and YouTube, I put it on hold for like a week or two. And basically, so I couldn't work on much for a while, but I'm not trying to tell you guys this as a reason why this all happened as an excuse. Like, then I had a realization. But yeah, I had my ecom stores go down, and basically, I was in a low point, but I understood that, and there were some things out of my control, some things in my control, and I looked at it from like a bird's eye view and was like, all right, this is what I can control, this is what I can't control. I'm gonna do everything I can to get this back up. And basically, if you watched the last vlog, I basically said to you guys as like kind of like a promise. I was like, I'm gonna be making 10K back. I'm gonna be back up to 10K plus within a month, and I'm not gonna settle for anything less than that. And the reason why I bring this up is because it's important. It's because I literally visualized it, and I said it, and then I did it. And I 100%, the reason why it worked is because I 100% believed that I was going to do it, and I already had the tools and the mind, because I'd done it before. I already knew I could get it back up again. And basically, invariably, within the next month, I was back up to a 26K month, which was pretty surreal. I get lots of messages, lots of DMs, Discord DMs, people even in like person sometimes saying that they want help with drop shipping. If you don't know, if you're new to my channel, I do ecom drop shipping, organic drop shipping. To be specific, is where you make viral videos and those views convert into sales, and then people go in your store, basically buy the product and you promote it via social media. I'm not going to go into depth to explain what dropshipping is because everyone basically knows that. But so many people ask me for help, ask me how to start, and the first thing they ask me is always is it easy? Is it hard? Is it easy? How much time am I going to have to put into it? I can see in their eyes, and like when they ask me this question, it's like they're not willing to put in enough work, right? And it's like, why are you asking me these questions? Why are you asking me how hard is it going to be? It doesn't matter how hard it's going to be. It doesn't matter if you have to put in an hour or 10 hours a day. If you're going to get to your goal and you want to make money, you're going to have to put in work. So why people ask me this question of how hard is it? Is it going to be easy? And then when I say no, it's hard work, then their brain switches off, and it's like they instantly don't want to do it. It's like, so you'd rather go and just fucking do nothing than put in some hard work and then have success? I get it. Basically, these people, everyone has some sort of limiting belief. Because when you're growing up, you're influenced by your parents, and well, first of all, you would have just been influenced by your parents before social media, but now social media is here. You're influenced by what you watch. I believe you're influenced by what you watch more than what your parents believe and what your parents teach you in some scenarios. And what you watch is very important. I can say this because I've had it in my scenario, right? I've witnessed it firsthand. I'm going to say it, I've been influenced by social media. Of course I have. Everyone's been influenced by social media. But who are you choosing to be influenced by? For the last 2.5 years, the only social media influencers, the only gurus, and everything that I've watched has all been towards self-development, self-help, making money, getting healthy, all the basically things that make someone a successful person. And that's all I've been watching and consuming into my brain. And now, to this present day, I look at my worldviews, my beliefs, and I see that I've been heavily influenced by social media. But again, I'm happy. I'm happy that I've been influenced by social media. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because you want to be successful, you want to make money. Why are you putting the input into your brain of bullshit? If you don't want to be an idiot, don't consume fucking knowledge from idiots, right? I'm just editing this video now, but the reason I say this is because what we think is what we are. What we put into our subconscious mind and constantly consume, and what we think about the most is, in the end, like what we are and what transmutes into our physical reality. If we constantly think about making money and have a money conscious mind, you're gonna make money. But if you constantly think negative thoughts of bullshit, just thinking of the next dopamine rush or something, you're gonna be in that negative mindset, and you're gonna be a negative person and fucking waste your life and just waste your time doing bullshit. That's what I'm trying to get across when I'm saying this. I kind of went off topic to talking about social media influence, but the point I was going to try and relate this to was the limiting beliefs. Why do you believe you can't do something? If someone said to you, gave you a pair of running shoes and said, run a marathon, almost fucking at least 90% of the population of the earth would say, no, I can't do that. It's like, why do you believe that? I mean, if someone handed me a pair of running shoes and said, you have to run 100 kilometers, 100 miles without stopping, I would be able to do it. Some people might see it as delusion, but I just see it as utmost belief in myself. It's, why are you going to believe you can't do something? Why are you going to put inputs into your mind and beliefs that are going to hold you back from what you want to do? If the same two people believe in something, but one believes in a limiting belief and one thinks they can do anything, and then they're the exact same person, the one that believes they can do anything is, in the end, just going to succeed more just because he believes he can. There are retards making money online. There are fucking dumbasses that are millionaires. Just take a look at some of the rappers. Fucking, I don't even know, like 6ix9ine. What is this guy? Fucking, most people would look at him and think he's retarded, right? He's fucking rich. There's so many retarded, like, I don't know, musicians, rappers that are just stupid and they're rich. But you still believe you can't make money. I do not, this is just baffling to me how they're rich. If these people can get rich, so can you. You need to get every limiting belief out your mind that you can't make money, that you can't do something. If you have that, you won't ever make money unless you believe that you can. If you believe that you can't do something and you go and try to do it, you're not going to be able to do it. You have to fully believe in your heart, your soul, that you're going to succeed in what you want to do. So you need to find out what you actually want, exactly what you want. Like I said, a month ago, I said I wanted to be back up at 10K plus per month. I'm not going to settle for anything less than that. I said that a month ago when I made like 2,000 a month. I was at a low point. I said that. I just knew, I believed in my heart and my soul that it was going to happen. Find out what you want. It might not even be related to business. It might be related to the gym. You want to hit 100 kilo bench press in the gym. Find out what you want to do. Get rid of all limiting beliefs. Stop blaming other things. Stop saying if you wanted to hit 100 kilo bench, stop blaming. Some people might blame their genetics. Just say, oh, I'm just not built to do this. It's just bullshit. You can do whatever you want. Anything's possible. If I wanted to dedicate my life to benching, I don't know, 200 kilograms, it might take a fuckload of time, and my body might not be built for that, my genetics. But in the end, if I believe I could do it, I will do it. You got to see your goal. What is your goal? How are you going to get there? What's stopping you from doing it? Cut all of the bullshit out and just work. The more you put into something, the more you're going to get out of it. If you put more work, everyone understands this in the gym. If you put in more hours at the gym, you have more recovery time, you eat more protein, you research everything about the gym, you're going to get bigger, right? If you take more steroids, you're going to get bigger. I don't know. I'm saying, like, The more you put in, everyone understands this when it comes to the gym, but no one understands this when it comes to business. They think it's going to be an overnight success. Everyone, for some reason, has got this fucking belief that business success happens overnight. It's gonna take time, and you have to believe that you can do it, and you have to visualize it every day, exactly what you want. For me, it was this just recently. It was 10K. Even before I'd made my first sale with dropshipping, I knew in my heart that I'd seen people get sales. I was like, if someone can make a fucking 100 grand in a day, I can make one sale, $50 in a day. And I believed it with all my heart and soul, and I put in the work to get that first sale. I was dreaming. I would go to sleep. I've heard other people say this, but this happened as well. I would go to sleep at night before I had made any money with dropshipping. I'd go to sleep. I'd dream about me waking up, checking my phone, and there being heaps of sales. And then I wake up from the dream, check my phone, and there'd be no sales. This is dreams that actually happen. This is how hard you have to visualize. You have to visualize even so your subconscious mind is even dreaming about it when you're sleeping. You have to want it so bad that it's constantly on your mind, that you're just dreaming about it constantly. Where do you want to live? How much money do you want? What car do you want? What house do you want? What type of friends do you want? What women do you want? Visualize it every day, and then just put in the work. The more you get put in, the more you get out. Put in the work to achieve this, what you want. Find out what you're willing to sacrifice to get what you want. The more you are willing to sacrifice, the more likely you're going to get it. If you're a 15-year-old, say, and you're in high school and you're a normal kid, and you've got loads of friends, you fucking, let's say you're a normal kid nowadays, you fucking smoke weed, you vape, you go to parties, right? You basically do all this bullshit, waste your time, you don't study in class, and you say, I want to make $10,000 a month. What are you willing to sacrifice? For me, I was this exact kid. I was this kid that was doing all this bullshit. And I said to myself, I didn't subconsciously say this, but I slowly started to distance myself from all these things. First of all, it was stop vaping. I stopped vaping. And it was a long process. You guys gotta understand. It's not gonna happen overnight as well. You gotta understand. It was a long process. I stopped vaping. I stopped hanging around with my friends that were not helping me achieve my goals. I stopped watching bullshit online. I only watched self-improvement videos. I started reading more books. I sacrificed friendships. I sacrificed time, effort, energy, money. I put money into starting, running my first dropshipping business. And the more you are willing to sacrifice, the more it's going to work off. If you don't want to sacrifice all this bullshit that's wasting your time, then you're not going to get what you want. You got to understand this. I've never heard of a successful businessman that starts business and he starts up a business while he's still hanging around with losers, while he's still doing drugs, while he's just watching bullshit, wasting time. The only people that have done this shit is just retarded people that just happen to get success by pure luck, like some sort of rapper who just does all this shit and then goes in the studio and makes some shit song and talks about fucking people and shooting guns or some bullshit, right? I'm not trying to sound like this guru, but I'm just trying to get it through to your guys' minds that you can really do like anything. Like all this internet money stuff is all true. Now, if you're an organic dropshipper, you'll understand what I'm going to say. For those not, you'll get a grip of this. People are always talking about saturation. I'm not going to run this product because it's too saturated. I can't get a good account with dropshipping. I do all this stuff. This is all limiting beliefs, right? Stop worrying about saturation if you're a beginner. Just fucking test products, get good at content. Once you're crazy good at content, then start to worry about if a product is too saturated. Don't even worry about if a product is too saturated. My winner that just made me 24K this month. I had other products that made me the last 2K, but anyway, my product that made me 24K this month was a saturated fucking product. It was like it must be like 6 months old. There was so many people that got millions of views with it, made money with it. What you guys gotta understand, if you're gonna run a saturated product, is you gotta be original, right? I took this product that was super saturated. I tested out the basic content that was the dropshipping content that was going viral and for other people. And if you're late to the party, it's not gonna work. Even if you're like 2 weeks late, you gotta understand the social media game has fully changed. It's not like it was a year ago where you could just copy someone's videos and go viral. This actually is it's gonna start to take more and more effort now. You're gonna have to be more and more original. So social media platforms like originality. So what I basically did is took this product and tested out the basic formats videos, and they weren't going viral. What was already working, I was copying, it wasn't going viral. So I said, oh well, let's try a whole new original format of videos. And it worked. I took an already saturated product, took an original content idea, put it on this product, and then made it work. And now look at that, poof, bam, we're back up to 20K a month, right? So stop worrying about saturation if you're a beginner, because you just gotta get good at content. And honestly, and start to be, if you're, obviously if you're a beginner, you wanna be learning how to make content, so copy people. But if you're past that beginner stage and you're an intermediate, honestly, copy people, but add your originality to it. I see so many people, they send me their videos and say, I don't know why this isn't going viral. First of all, they copied someone exact video, like they replicated it exactly. Plus their video was worse. Of course it's not gonna go viral. If your video is worse and you're replicating it, you're gonna have a lot bigger chance of going viral if you actually put some originality into it. Now you don't have to even think of this, you don't have to be fully original. You can use ChatGPT, you can use other people's product formats for other products and take it to your video. I do this a lot. I take other people's winning videos from a completely different product, see how it would fit into my product, bring it onto my product, make it work, and then it goes viral because it's product already. Oh, package has arrived for me. Anyway, I see the postman. But taking other people's content and converting it to your product, that's original. You can do that, it'll work. Now another thing I want to touch on is I get a lot of messages about how do I set up a VPN, how do I do this? Guys, if I'm being honest, don't even bother doing the VPN method if you live in UK. Oh, by the way, guys, if you don't know what the VPN method is, it's basically using a VPN and a SIM card on a new phone, and you do that to target a specific country. So you might get a US SIM card and a US VPN and do it on a new phone, so the TikTok thinks you're from the US, and that way your videos will get sent out to the US first. Stop. You guys don't even need to use, first of all, the US market is mostly, it's where every product goes. That's super saturated. If you live in an English-speaking Western country, there's no point in doing a VPN method. I started to step away from the whole targeting US recently, and I've gone viral on 3 accounts recently. First 3 accounts I've made have instantly gone viral in targeting New Zealand. There's no shadow banning because you're not doing anything sketchy. There's nothing, and that way you're only relying on your content skills and the product to go viral. It's all your own input. I don't like it when I get shadow banned. I'm relying on the algorithm to make me go viral. So if you're from these countries, just make a social media account in your own country using an email or your own phone number, and I guarantee you, you'll go viral way more easy rather than targeting the US. If you go viral, your video is going to be sent out to the US anyway. I just had a recent video hit 35 million views from a New Zealand account, and 60% of the video's audience was from the US anyway. It gets sent out anyway. Spoiler alert, 32 million people aren't even in my own country. Don't worry if your country might not be high converting. Obviously, if you're in fucking India or Mongolia, don't fucking listen to me. Get a US SIM card, do the method, because you don't want to be targeting fucking Mongolia. But that's really what I want to get through to you guys. All you gotta do, all success takes is, business is really just 80% mindset, 15% the business model, and 5% luck. Obviously, if you're in the right place at the right time, you're going to get lucky and it's going to work out. But don't think that it's just luck, because luck is luck is preparation met with opportunity. If you're positioning yourself, preparing yourself to be in a lucky position, that's people said it. This is what I was talking about. I was talking about this. I was saying this to someone else the other day. They were saying, you're lucky you started dropshipping over a year ago. And it's like, not really. I'm not really lucky. I did that because it wasn't really luck. It was opportunity met with preparation. It was preparing for an opportunity. Everybody knew what dropshipping was in 2022 and 2023. Everyone saw these guys on their For You page in Dubai flexing their Shopify dashboards. I'm not gonna lie, I saw that shit in 2022 and I didn't start for a whole nother year. Everyone saw this. Everyone's been saying, everyone then said it was too late now. Everyone in 2022 was commenting on this post saying, it's dropshipping saturated, it's a scam, it doesn't work. Same thing now, everyone's still saying this shit. I just made 26K and I'm 16 this month. It's possible, guys. The reason I was lucky is because I took the initiative to say, hey, let's give this dropshipping thing a try. If it doesn't work, worst case scenario, if it doesn't work, I learn about a business model and I'm more skilled for next time I try something else. That's the worst case scenario, right? And I gave it a shot. I got my first sale. It's like, hey, I got a sale. That means I can make another sale and another sale. And that means I can make 10K in a month, right? I position myself by only watching. I position myself by getting myself in the right mind state to actually take action when an opportunity presented itself. And how I was in that right mind state is I was only putting positive, educating videos into my brain, watching videos like that, and I was reading and not basically putting bullshit into my mind. And I was filling my mind with the thought of, man, I gotta make money. I just don't know how. And then boom, opportunity presents itself. I'm prepared for that opportunity, so I'm gonna take it. So most of the time it's not luck. And this is also a scenario about playing every day and putting in the work every single day. If you're doing product research every single day and you're really trying hard to find your next winner, you're gonna be more likely to find it than the person who doesn't, right? It's obvious, right? They're gonna call you lucky once you succeed, but really you were doing 6 hours of product research every day to find this product, and then you found it and you made it a winner. People are gonna call you lucky, but then while they were sitting on their ass fucking thinking about succeeding and not taking action, right? Really position yourself by doing that product research, and then the opportunity presented itself and you were prepared and you took that opportunity. But this video is long as fuck, so I'm gonna end this now. But hope you guys got this all through to your mind. Obviously, I'm not gonna reveal my product because it's stupid if I do that. Guys, I've got a Discord server. It's completely free. I would have uploaded a bunch of courses in there by now, explaining in depth about how to get started with dropshipping, what is dropshipping, and all that stuff. And it's a whole community filled with like-minded people. I'm trying to build it up even more. And the goal with it is to build basically a big community of like-minded individuals and all helping each other to find success in dropshipping. So join it, it's completely free. Link is in the bio, and follow me on Instagram, that's in the bio too. You can DM me questions on Instagram. I'm more likely to respond if it's on Instagram rather than Discord. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.